questions about Luke and Scott. Luke wants to do something.
What does Luke want to do?
What does Luke want to do? Well, he wants to meet with Scott.
Where he wants to meet with Scott. Where he wants to meet.
Does he want to meet with Scott? Yes.
Yes,
he wants to meet with Scott.
Does he want to meet with Scott? Yes, he wants to meet with Scott.
Why does he want to meet with Scott? Well, he wants to.
Why does he want to meet with Scott? Well, he wants to meet with Scott to discuss ways to reduce expenses for their company.
Meet with Scott to discuss ways to reduce expenses for their company.
Well, he wants to meet. With Scott to discuss ways to reduce expenses for their company.
Luke thinks the meeting will be quite long.
Does Luke think the meeting will be quite long? Yes.
Does Luke think the meeting will be quite long? Yes, he thinks the meeting will be quite long.
How long does he think the meeting will be?
How long does he think the meeting will be? Well, he thinks the meeting will be about 3 hours.
Well, he thinks the meeting will be 3 hours.
Scott doesn't have time for meeting this week.
Does Scott have time for meeting this week? Does Scott
have time for meeting this week? No, he doesn't have time for meeting this week.
Why doesn't he have time for meeting
Why does he have time for meeting this week?
Well, it's because he just got back to work after being sick for a few days. So he has a lot of tasks to complete. Well, he just got back to work after being sick for a few days. So he has a lot of tasks to complete.
Well, it's because he just got back to work after being sick for a few days. So he has a lot of tasks to complete.
Well, it's because he just got back to work after being sick for a few days. So he has a lot of tasks to complete.
The meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week.
The meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week. Will the meeting between Luke and Scott take place this week? No, the meeting between Luke and Scott won't take place this week.
Will the meeting between Luke and Scott take place this week? No, it won't. Scott is very busy this week, so the meeting will take place later.
No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. Scott is very busy this week, so the meeting will take place later.
When will the meeting take place? Well, the meeting will take place next.
When will the meeting take place? Well, the meeting will take place next week.
The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
The meeting will take place. Will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Yes, the meeting will take place next week instead of this week. Yes, the meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Yes, that's correct. The meeting will take place next week instead of this week.
Why will the meeting take place next week instead of this week?
Why will the meeting take place next week instead of this week? Well, it's because Scott is very busy
Well, it's because Scott is very busy this week.
this week. Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Will Luke be in the office on Monday? Yes, Luke will be in the office on Monday.
Will Luke be in the office on Monday? Yes, Luke will be in the office on Monday. Scott will be in the office on Monday.
Will Scott be in the office on Monday? Will Scott be in the office on Monday? No, he won't. Luke won't be in the office on Monday.
Will Scott in the office on Monday? No, Scott won't be in the office on Monday.
Why would Scott be in the office on Monday? Well, Scott would be in the office on Monday because he has an appointment with his daughter on Monday. Ah, no, Scott won't be in the office on Monday because he'll be on vacation.
Why won't Scott be in the office on Monday?
Why
Well,
would
Scott
be in
won't be in
on
the
Monday?
office that day because he'll be on vacation.
Well, Scott won't be in the office Scott won't be in the office that day because he'll be on vacation.
Somebody won't be absent from work on Monday.
Somebody will be absent from work on Monday. Who will be absent from work on Monday? It's Scott. Scott will be absent from work on Monday.
Who won't be absent from work on Monday? Well, it's Scott. Scott will be absent from work on Monday. They cannot set up their meeting on Monday.
Can they set up their meeting on Monday? No, they can't set up their meeting on Monday.
Can they set up their meeting on Monday? Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday.
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday. Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday. Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday. Unfortunately, no. They can't set up their meeting on Monday.
Why can't they set up their meeting on Monday? Well, they can't.
Why can't they set up their meeting on Monday? Well, they can't set up their meeting on Monday because Scott won't be in the office. He'll be on vacation.
Do it because Scott won't be in the office. Somebody will be on vacation next week.
Who will be on vacation next week? Is Scott. Scott will be on vacation next week.
Who will be on vacation next week? Well, it's Scott. Scott will be on vacation next week. He won't be on vacation for 10 days.
Will he be on vacation for 10 days? He'll be on vacation for 10 days. No, he won't be on vacation for that long. He'll be on vacation.
Will he be on vacation for 10 days? No, he won't be on vacation for that long. He'll be on vacation for just a few days.
He'll be on vacation for just a few days. Well, he won't be on vacation for that long. He'll be on vacation for just a few days. How many days will he be on vacation?
How many days will he be on vacation? Well, he'll be on vacation for 3 days. He won't be back on Wednesday.
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday.
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday. He'll be back later.
He'll be back later.
When will
Will he be back on Wednesday? No, he won't be back on Wednesday. He'll be back later.
he be back? Well, he'll be back on Thursday.
Will he be back? Well, he'll be back on Thursday.
Luke won't be in the office on Thursday.
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday? Will Luke be in the office on Thursday? No, Luke won't be in the office on Thursday. He has a doctor's appointment that day.
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday? No.
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday?
He won't be in the office that day. He'll be somewhere else.
No, he won't be in the office that day. He'll be on somewhere else. He'll be on somewhere else.
Will Luke be in the office on Thursday? No, he won't be in the office that day. He'll be somewhere else.
No, he won't be in the office that day. He'll be somewhere else.
Where will he be?
Where will
Well,
he be?
he will be at the
Where will he be? Well, he'll be at the hospital. He'll be at the hospital.
hospital. Why will he be at the hospital?
Why will he be at the hospital? Well, it's because he has an appointment with his doctor that day.
Well, he'll be on the hospital because he has an appointment with his doctor. They can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Can they set their meeting on Thursday?
Can't they set up their meeting on Thursday?
No, they
can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Why can't they set up their meeting on Thursday? Well,
Why can't they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Luke hasn't.
Well, they can't do it because one of them has a doctor's appointment that day.
Well, they can't set up their meeting on Thursday because Luke has a doctor's appointment on Thursday. Or one of them has an appointment with his doctor that day.
Who has a doctor's appointment that day? Well, it's Luke. Luke has a doctor's appointment that day. Both Luke and Scott will be in the office on Friday.
Will both and Scott will be in the office on Friday?
Will both Luke and Scott be in the office on Friday?
Yes.
Yes,
Both
that's
and
correct.
Scott will be in
Both
the
Luke
office on
and
Friday.
Scott will be in the office on Friday. They can set up their meeting on Friday.
Can they set up the meeting on Friday? Yes, that's correct. They can set
Can
up
they
the
set
meeting on
up their meeting
Friday
on Friday?
because both of them
Yes,
will
they
be in
can
the
set up
office.
their meeting on Friday because both of them will be in the office. They can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
Can they set up the meeting on Thursday? No, they can't set up the meeting on
Can
Thursday.
they set up their meeting on Thursday?
Because Luke won't be in the
No,
office.
they can't set up their meeting on Thursday.
So,
But that's okay. They can set up their meeting later.
but that's okay. They can set up their meeting later.
When can they set up their meeting?
They can set up their
Well,
meeting
they
on
can
Friday.
set up their meeting on Friday.